been a bitch.
All right. What up, lemon heads? Check out Achilles' beautiful. Oh, do the face again, bro.
Man.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a chipmunk face if I've ever seen one right there, bro. Love it. Love it. Welcome to the final episode 67 of season 7, the evening juice with Lemon City Live. I almost said the morning juice, bro.
It's impossible to not say
it. We did it every day for 4
multiple
months.
times.
Yeah. Man, I look back at that, at doing the morning juice, doing that drive every morning, just waking up at fucking 5 in the morning. Yeah. Oh, so rough, man. But it didn't feel that bad when I was doing it.
You get used to anything else. You get used to it.
Yeah, I guess so. But then you look back and like, man, how the fuck did I do that? It's wild. Wild.
Do it all for the content, baby.
Yeah, man. But welcome, everybody. This is the last show of the year. So let's have some fun. You're catching us on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page, and on the 5 Reasons YouTube network. So shout out to 5 Reasons Sports. Shout out to our boy Ethan. It's Tuesday, bro. So you know what that means. We've got your juice. Who's got the juice? And we've got your phonies of the week. All right. Who's your juice? Who's juicy for you?
So since we've been off, I feel it's like a cumulative juice, like an extra tall glass of juice.
Yeah.
And for me, it has to be the Dolphins defense because, my God, they're so good. Yeah. They're the only reason the Dolphins win any games, including the 7-game win streak, bro.
Yeah.
They scored 2 touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah.
Thank God things got fixed. The offense, instead of being the worst offense ever, is just bad. So the defense doesn't have to play like an extra 10 snaps. So they're back to being who they were instead of being exhausted the whole game. Exactly.
I think that's one of the main differences has been, the offense can stay on the field for a little bit longer. So the defense, they have time to recharge.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. And they almost had another touchdown but Alvin Kamara was ruled down.
Yeah.
Remember that? I was so happy because I played against Alvin Kamara and I needed him to have a shit game. I was in 2 playoff games yesterday, which is pretty good, right? To be in 2 playoffs. And I made all my playoffs and I was in 2 semifinals.
Nice.
I ended up losing one. And in both of them, I was playing against Alvin Kamara. And it was close. So I needed him to have a shit game. He had a shit enough game for one of the leagues, but in the other one, I lost by like a point or 2.
Damn you, Dolphins defense!
Actually, I'm not mad at them. I'm actually mad at Yahoo because they listed A.J. Brown as not active. And then he ended up fucking playing. So I didn't start him because he was listed as not active. Yeah. He scored 31 fucking points, bro. I would have beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah,
if I would have started A.J. Brown.
That's you got to take that up with Yahoo.
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm still in the finals of one of my money leagues, so
there you go.
Vinny Vegas doing his thing. But let's go, man. So you got Dolphins defense as your juice. I have the Miami Dolphins in general, just their improvement. The defense, obviously, we just touched on that, but the run game, the adding of Phillip Lindsay and Duke Johnson, you can see the improvement in the run game.
Sure.
And that's one of the reasons why the Dolphins can stay on the field a little bit longer because now they actually have somewhat of a run game, right? It just it helps. It helps. I'm not saying they're great or anything. Obviously, Dolphins offense has a long way to go. You know what I mean? But hey, bro, they're doing their thing. All right. Hey, shout out to Terry. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Mom.
Good times. So, all right, who's your phony?
It is the Los Angeles Lakers, and specifically the person who put that team together, LeBron James.
Dude, we're here today. The Lakers are my phonies.
I said it from before the season started. All those old guys and Russell Wilson weren't going to do shit. And they are dreadful. They're dreadful. They have not been touched by COVID or barely, and they still can't win games. They're going out there with almost a full lineup and getting smoked by everyone because it's such a piece of shit team that, mastermind LeBron James put together. That's why he's not in Miami, because he wanted to put together that piece of shit team.
Yeah.
And Andy Ellisberg and Pat Riley, they were like, no, bro. You're a great basketball player, for sure. And we want you there. But no, you're not building this team because you are very bad at it.
Yep. Those are facts, bro. Bro, I think Russell Westbrook put up like 2 of 14 or something like that in that last game where they lost. The Lakers are out of the playoff picture right now, Achilles. They're not even the top 8. They're number 9. Come on, how many all-star players do they have on that squad? Hall of Famers do they have on that squad? And they are not even in the playoffs.
That's when everyone's 37 years old. Like,
yeah. And you know what? I listened to I forget which 538. No, what's that website? 530 something.
The statistics one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! I'll look for it. But I listen to their podcast, and they have this like advanced analytics. 538. They have this like advanced analytic called the Raptor, and for some reason, before the season even started, they had the Lakers not making the playoffs, and everybody was shitting on them like, "Oh, so much for your advanced analytics." You know what I mean? They're clearly gonna make the playoffs. No, bro. You know the numbers don't lie, my friend.
Like I said, everyone was clowning me when I said that Russell Westbrook was a terrible, terrible fit for that team.
Yeah.
And he just does not. I love Russell Westbrook to death, but he's not a guy that's going to make your team better, ever. He's just going to get his, and that's it, which is fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll go down as one of the great players ever because
and you know what?
Can get all the stats.
But it's not because he plays selfishly either. You know what I mean? He just plays at this incredible pace that it doesn't really mesh well with other people. Like it's hard to keep up with that.
No one has time to get ready.
Yeah,
the guy is just going 100%. There's no time for plays. There's no time to get your hands up. There's no time for like screens. It's just attack and hope that you're around in the right time to get the ball from the guy.
Exactly. You know what? It would probably serve them better if he were to come off the bench like Tyler Hero.
I guess.
You know what? Like when they need that extra spark, that's a hell of a spark.
To carry the second unit by himself kind of thing.
Yeah. Why not?
But who else are you going to play? Fucking Rajon Rondo? Like, they don't have anyone else to play. Because they built that team like shit.
Yeah.
It's like, Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard for the 7th time. Like, yeah, smart moves, guys. And then they get rid of all their good players that go to the Wizards, and then the Wizards are good all of a sudden. Like,
dude, what are the Wizards like? 5th or something?
Yeah,
let me see. Yeah, the Wizards they're 7th.
They were 5th.
Yeah, but still, they're only not even 7 games behind the number 1 seed. The East is really tight.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like they had all those pieces that were young and good, and they just eject buttoned them for a bunch of old guys that suck. Like,
yeah, I think gone are the days where the Western Conference is as dominant as it used to be.
It changed last year, honestly.
Yeah,
like the last year or two. That's it. The East before that was horseshit.
the East has been horseshit for a long time. Yeah. It's been 1, maybe 2 teams that are legit in the East, and it's been that way since like. I don't know, since like fucking 2000 or something, bro. It's been ridiculous.
Yeah.
But finally, there's some parity in the East. I like it.
Oh, no, it's great. It makes for games are actually interesting. It's like
exactly.
You're not like, another game against the Hornets. It's like, oh shit, we got to play the Hornets again.
Yeah.
The Magic are still the Magic.
Yeah. What are the Wizards losing by 25 to Miami's second and third string?
I said that they're better than what the Lakers are doing right now. Not that they're good. And the Heat are the best team in the league, and that's whatever.
Exactly.
They're literally playing 2 starters and 7 G leaguers and moved up in the standings, bro. Like,
so I wanted to start football, but we're on this basketball tangent. Let's just go Heat, bro.
Oh yeah, let's go Heat. That's right.
Yes. I want to start off talking about Spo and the job that he's done with his best players. If you lose your 2 best players, you should not be doing as good as your
4 best players. How about that? Not even 2. All of them. Hey, he's lost every player on that team. And still,
Jimmy, Bam, who else was out?
Jimmy, Bam, Tyler has missed time. Markieff has been out. Lowry's out now. Freaking Strus was out today. Like, it's not just like 1 or 2 guys. Like, it's all the guys are gone.
And they're still doing it, man.
Yeah, man.
But Spo, I think Spo, for better or worse, he has experienced losing people a lot in his career. Yeah. So he's gotten really good at knowing which pieces are going to complement each other and putting that on the court. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what type of situations make sense for the lineups that he has on the court and shit like that. I think he's gotten really good at that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's your take on the job that he's doing right now.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's ridiculous. And sometimes it takes it takes a while for him to figure it out. So when Bam went out and when Jimmy went out, the team was very bad. Like, yeah, it was really bad. But it's like, you know what? Take a breath. Well, listen, we're gonna lose some games, but let's let him figure it out. And he fucking figured it out, dude. And it's like Yurtseven, when he at the beginning of the season, the guy was unplayable. Like, he was just standing around, not hustling, just getting bodied. And now he was like the first player since, I don't know, like Dwight Howard or something like that, to get double-digit rebounds in 5 consecutive games. And he's out there bullying people, looking like the player he did in the summer league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have Caleb Martin, who people just let go. And the guy is going to be, like, when everyone's healthy, he's played well enough that he's going to be pushing guys for playtime now. You know what I mean? Guys like Strus and Gabe Vincent, it's like, oh shit, well, we got to get Caleb out here. The guy is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
And then even Gabe Vincent. Yeah.
Apparently Caleb had a nasty dunk in the game. Today's game is going on right now. I didn't see it, but yeah.
So like him and the big Yurt were the 2 really, really young guys that were getting playtime kind of early. And like I said, Omer looked lost, like he didn't belong to the NBA. And Caleb looked lost, but you could tell that he had it because he has that athleticism and he plays defense. He had that like heat culture bullshit already in him. And then, he had it. And then a couple of, you get a couple of games and the guy is like a legit bench player now. You know what I mean? They're just pulling these guys. And again, it's not like they just found a guy and the guy automatically clicked and was playing. You know what I mean? Yeah. They found guys and have developed them. And not even through it, they had to develop in like 2 weeks. Because if not, they'd be where the Wizards are instead of in 3rd. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Here we go. There's an outside chance Martin could soften any potential blow incurred by a presumably healthy Oladipo. Oh, pricing himself out of Miami's market this coming summer. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I always forget that Oladipo's on this fucking team, man. Well, that guy's played like 4 games for us. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's true. Like, again, that's what's it. Like, going into this season, a lot of people are like, man, this is a good starting 5, but is there depth? And apparently, literally 1 through 15 is playable. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Like,
how great is that? That's oh man.
Yeah. Like,
and we wouldn't have known unless they got injured either. Yeah. So
yeah, it forced the guys to develop faster. But again, all these guys could have been busts, every single one of them, because they're all undrafted, just randos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this organization has such a skill at finding players and actually developing them. It's unlike anything else in like sports. Like, it's hard to think of another team in any sport that can do that.
It's ridiculous, man. And I'm finding myself in a place where, like, fuck, I gotta learn all these guys' names, like, because they're all good. Fucking Gabe Vincent, bro,
dude, he's really stepped up, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, dude, even Tyler, like the last couple of games, now that Lowry's been out, all of a sudden the dude is just dropping dimes on fools. And he's just out here. Like everyone's always stepping up at the right time, doing what the team needs, dude. It's a team I like to watch, unlike some other teams in this city.
But we'll turn off the lights on you over there, bro.
Sorry, yeah, my thing crashed. But yeah, man, just the Heat are everything, dude.
The Patriots. Fuck the Patriots.
They did. I don't know about anymore, but definitely back in the day when it was like Troy Brown and random guy who becomes a great cornerback. They did, yeah. They for sure back in the day did.
Yeah, I mean,
right now not so much.
I feel like they kind of are, dude. Like everybody's making a big deal out of the Patriots leading the AFC East with a rookie quarterback, but it's not because of the rookie quarterback that they're leading. They're just a good team.
Yeah.
You know, they've got good players.
They're the Dolphins with a little bit better offense.
Pretty much.
They're led by their defense. They have a serviceable quarterback, and you go from there.
Exactly. They're just they're a little more consistent. The Dolphins are like really shitty or 7-game winning streak, you know?
That's how they were last year. They made no changes to the roster, and we have the same exact team as we had last year.
Exactly. If Flo can figure out how to start a season like decently,
3-3.
Oh, dude! Imagine where they'll be at the end of the season.
How about don't lose to the Jaguars, and then that's it, and then your season is perfectly easy and no pressure, and you cruise to the playoffs.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so let's get into some fucking Finns, bro. They were, like we said in the beginning of the show, that defense has really stepped it up compared to the beginning of the season, where what are you gonna do when the offense isn't giving you much to work with? But like Xavier Howard again, monster, Pro Bowler. Is he the only? I think he's the only one on the team that's going to the Pro Bowl.
I can't imagine anyone else.
Yeah, right.
Unless Ogba sneaks in there.
Yeah. Whatever, it is what it is. But I feel like maybe a couple more guys could have gone. Like Ogba could have gone.
I love Jerome Baker. I think he's super underrated.
Yeah.
The guy. He's literally the only linebacker on the team. They play 5 defensive linemen, 1 linebacker, and 5 DBs. And that fucking poor guy has to fly around everywhere and do it by himself. The guy is unbelievable.
Yeah. But man, how wild is it to start a season? You win your first game, but then you lose 7 straight, and then you win 7 straight. Like it's literally never been done. The Dolphins are the first team to ever do that. Yeah. They're the first team in history to ever do that, but
only the Dolphins could find a way to make a 7-game winning streak bring you to 1 game above 500.
Yeah.
Only the Dolphins could figure some shit like that out, bro.
I know. I wonder when is the last time a team that won 7 straight didn't make the playoffs? That's a question that I want to look into, because it's still not a given. I mean, they control their own destiny, because if they win out, they're in the playoffs. They don't need anybody else to do anything for them. But they gotta beat the Titans next week. That's a hefty what's it called? Ask.
Yeah, and then and the Patriots.
And then the Patriots, yeah. We beat in week 1. Isn't that funny? We played first and last games like a sandwich, Patriots sandwich.
That's the way it should be, I think. Well, it should always be right. Patriots last game of the season here, always. Because that's the game that the Dolphins will always win.
I honestly, I feel like the first 3 games of a season should be divisional games, and the last 3 games of the season should be divisional games.
Instead of just all bunched together?
Yeah, just, 3 in the beginning, 3 at the end. So that way, all those games will always matter.
Yeah. I think that's just one of those things that if you're going to play in division, you want all the teams clicking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just figuring shit out and, I don't know. Because by the time the end of the season gets there, everyone knows who they are and you're settled and you've seen tape. I don't know. Man.
Yeah. I get it. But, yeah, man. Over 500 for the first time since week 1, right? what do you think has, besides the Dolphins? Besides the defense, do you feel like there's anything else that's a catalyst for the turnaround? We mentioned the running game that they added those. They added those two guys.
I think it's just the scheme in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. You know what I mean?
No.
It's not fun to watch, but they do enough different things. Like yesterday, they played Waddle at every fucking position other than quarterback.
Yeah.
That guy was all over the field. You know what I mean? It's like their team sucks. The offensive line is the worst offensive line ever. You don't have time to do anything, even if you wanted to. Yeah. So they figured out ways to get your best player around. You know what I mean? So that, like I said, I'll give them credit for that.
I think, I think Flo and the two offensive coordinators.
There's three of them.
There's three of them now?
I feel that there's three of them.
Well, they're multiplying more than COVID. I feel like they have done a decent enough job, through building throughout the season around Tua's strengths and weaknesses. You know what I mean? To figure out, okay, this, we can score enough points so that our defense can hold the other team below this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like if we score 24, I think our defense can keep the other team below 24. We'll win that game. I think they've done a decent job of that.
Yeah, they can get like an extra third down conversion or two a drive instead of either scoring or 3 and out. That's how it was before. It's either it was a perfect drive and everything was clicking and you get a score, or 3 and out because the offensive line is dog shit and you can't do anything with that.
Exactly. And they know what Tua's good at. They know what he's bad at. Like I saw a stat that said when under 2.5 seconds, when Tua gets rid of the ball, he's the most accurate quarterback in the entire league. Right? But once it goes above that, his accuracy starts to drop. And right? His percentage starts to drop.
And a lot of that time, it's not even that he's under pressure. Because in yesterday's game, he stepped in the pocket, didn't have anyone near him, and threw his guaranteed what the fuck interception.
Yeah.
He had no one. He did it. He saw pressure. Yeah. He stepped up. You're like, thank God, Tua. And then he just chucks it into triple coverage, overthrows one of the tallest guys on the team. And you're like, what's happening out there?
You know what I think it is? He's really good at carrying out the plays that are supposed to happen, right? But once a play breaks down and you got to scramble and you have to actually play that backyard football where you're just looking, okay, who's open, who's running around, okay, that guy, right? Once the routes end and the guys, the play's still going on, and then wide receivers have to improvise. That's where he's not good. I don't think he's a backyard football kind of guy.
But when you have a bad offensive line, that's not conducive with that other play style.
Exactly, and that's why they've done a really good job of building the offense so that the passes do get out. He does a good job of releasing the ball quickly when there's an opportunity there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does a really good job at that, and the numbers show it. And it's not even that like he's only dinking and dunking, because if you compare his numbers to Herbert and Burrow, which are the two guys that he's always going to be compared to, yards per attempt, they're all pretty much around the same. He's got the lowest. He's at 7.1, leading heading into this past week. But Herbert's at 7.5 and Burrow's at 8.4. So it's not a huge difference. You know what I mean? And but he does lead in completion percentage compared to those guys. His touchdown interception ratio is not great, but he did miss those 4 games in the beginning of the season. But man, and his QBR ranking is not bad either.
Listen, I'm never going to be a Tua guy. It's just the way it is. It's not the preferred style. Like,
I get you.
Like Josh Allen has been terrible for a couple of games. Yeah. And then he showed, like I said, you know what? This is how I saw it. Tua was the most accurate quarterback for the first 16 games ever.
Yeah.
And then Herbert was most touchdowns in 2 seasons since Marino. If you did a blind test, you don't know who the 2 people are. And he said, you're starting a team. Who do you want? The most accurate quarterback ever for a rookie, or the guy who's thrown the most touchdowns ever for a sophomore?
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to go with the guy who's thrown the most.
Of course.
But that's what I'm saying. Again, just for me. I don't care. Like Tua's fine. He does what he does.
Yeah.
If he's the kind, like I said, like I was telling you guys yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
At worst, he ends up being Goff, which if you build a team around him, can go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he's never going to be like the guy who lifts a team that's struggling and takes you to do stuff because he just can't, you know, like the one deep throw he had, he had to put his life behind it to get it down there. And then you see the other guys in the league that can throw that same pass and just go like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, what do you prefer? Like I said, I like we've talked before, I love a gunslinger. I don't want to see, you know, Chad Pennington's great and all, but that's not entertaining to see.
No, I feel you. I feel you on that. You know what I mean? But hey, man, if the Dolphins are going to be able to build around Tua's strengths to the point where they are consistently in the playoffs, and we win a chip or two, when it's all said and done, are you going to look back and be like, yeah, I guess I was kind of whatever? Like, no, you're going to be, fuck yeah, we won Super Bowls. You know what I mean?
But do you trust this organization to build an offensive line? That's essentially moving forward. That's the only thing that matters, because they've shown that they know how to find talent on defense, because they've done it through free agency and they've done it through the draft.
Yeah. And
the offensive weapons aren't terrible. You know what I mean? Like I said, you pick up fucking Philip Lindsay off the he was just sitting at home.
The waiver wire, I guess.
And the guy's a Pro Bowler who's rushed for 1,000 yards. Like, you can find running backs. You already have a tight end. Your wide receivers aren't great, but they're good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, can you build an offensive line, which has eluded this organization for 20 plus years? Because it's literally the worst, maybe the worst offensive line statistically ever in the history of football.
It's really bad. The O-line is really bad, and I think it's a testament to the coaching job that these guys are doing to be able to still be in the play right now. They're in the playoffs right now,
for sure.
You know, to be in the playoffs with that offensive line, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
100%.
Yeah,
and like I said, just like Tua has his one weird fuck up a game, the coordinators always do. There's always like this, like, why are we still doing this third and short Jacoby Brissett set, bro? What are you doing? Stop.
Yeah.
Enough with that. Like, every once in a while, you're like, wait, you guys have been calling all these amazing plays, and then you just need to do like a run up the middle, and you do some white crazy shit. What's happening?
Yeah. I feel like they only do that because they don't want a QB sneak Tua.
Well, Tua's out here trucking fools. He tried to truck someone again and got blown up. Like,
yeah.
Another thing I don't care for him is he has no idea how to get rid of the ball. He doesn't know how to slide. He doesn't know when to take a sack. He doesn't know how to throw it out of bounds. Like, it's.
But you know what? Maybe those are all things that he'll learn with a little bit more time.
I hope so, because
me too,
bro. Fucking Ian Book, who got signed off the street, has better awareness than Tua does. That guy, the one pick six he threw was a tip, and then other than that, he'd run around, throw it out of bounds, take his sack, slide, whatever, mitigate the damage. You know what I mean? Like you said, outside of that 2.5 seconds, man, Tua's brain just it's weird.
Yeah, man. Who knows what it is, bro? Maybe, you know, when the play starts, as soon as the heart rate gets up above a certain beat per minute,
just,
you know what I mean?
Alabama was too good, so he never needed more time than that.
Yeah. Could be. And that's why I never trusted Alabama quarterbacks, bro. You know, they never had to go through it. Do you think they're going to make the playoffs? Do you think they're going to beat Tennessee and then the Patriots?
I don't know. Every game that they've won has been a struggle, no matter who they're playing.
Yes, every single one.
Sooner or later, that's going to catch up to you, man. Like, again, you can't count on your defense scoring 2 touchdowns. You can't. Yeah. Even though they do it every game somehow, it's not something you can rely on, because sooner or later, that's not going to happen. And that offense can't score more than 17 points. That's like the limit. On a good day, they're going to score 2 touchdowns and a field goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, maybe one day the defense, like I said, the defense could be playing great, but the offense is playing better. And you got to go out there and score 24. Do you trust them to fucking do that? I don't. But they have proved me wrong every week, so maybe they'll keep doing it, but I don't. Yeah. Like I said, I can't imagine that they do both games and just grind out wins again. Like, it can happen. I don't know anymore.
Stranger things have happened, I guess.
I guess, dude, but
right? Do you think it's a failure? Like, is it? Would you be upset if they missed the playoffs by like one game again?
Yeah, of course. You had picks, you had money, you had we need an off season or two. You had all these things, and then you had the same team. That's not good enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's true. They still have money, by the way. They haven't spent it for some reason. They're gonna have to spend it this off season because Gesicki's a unrestricted free agent.
Yeah,
and they're gonna have to pay that man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's not. Thank God that he didn't have like the greatest season for a tight end in the league because they would have had to unload on that guy. But
yeah,
oh man, but they're still gonna have to pay him a lot of money.
Listen, man, like I said, if this team has an offensive line, they're more than a playoff contender, and until then, they're just average at best.
Yeah. Oh man! All right, do you want to make some picks, bro?
Sure.
All right. There's no Thursday game this week.
Who knows? There's Monday and Tuesday and Saturday, and who knows?
I just see a bunch of Sunday and then a Monday night football next week. I don't see any Thursday games.
Not even Saturday?
No, I don't see any Saturday games on the schedule. I see all Sunday. That's weird. I don't know. But let's make some picks anyways. I don't have the spread in front of me, so we're just going to pick them.
Pick them.
All right? How's that sound?
Maybe.
All right, we're going to start off with a shitty game. Because they're the most volatile games, I feel like, picking when two shitty teams play each other.
Okay.
All right. We got the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears.
All right, I got it. Giants are 6-point home. Are they home? Yeah. No, 6-point dogs. Excuse me.
The Giants are 6-point underdogs. They're +6.
Yep.
Oof. At home? Or are they at the? No, they're at Soldier Field.
Oh yeah. So like I said, the Giants at home is the ultimate trap game. But when they're not at home, they're just the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. So
the Bears are, like you said, the Bears are so stinky too.
They are stinky.
To win by a whole touchdown, that's danger, bro.
Yeah. I don't know about that. And Justin Fields I feel like he gets worse every week, man.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Danny Dimes is still out, so it's not like the Giants are going to like sneak in and like catch him. I'm going to just go Bears because the Giants are just the worst.
You're going to take Bears -6?
Yeah.
It's 6, right? 6?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, man. I think I'm gonna go Giants to cover.
All right. Keep it close.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Rams, Ravens.
Rams. Okay.
You got to figure.
So the Rams are at Ravens. They are 3.5 point road favorites.
3.5 points. That's it.
Oh, that's easy. That's an easy pick.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm taking Rams.
Yeah. No way.
I
don't care who's back for Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter at this point.
They're so hurt. It doesn't matter who comes back. They're still fucked.
Exactly. And it's not the Browns. If it was the Browns, I would be like, nah, Rams. I mean, Ravens. Ravens are gonna cover. Fuck the Browns. Browns are gonna Brown. But no, Rams. They'll get it done. All right. Here's a good one. Chiefs, Bengals at Cincinnati.
Chiefs. Where are we? Let's see. Chiefs are 5.5-point road favorites. That's tough.
Oof.
The Bengals are not playing bad either. That's the real issue here.
Yeah. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out this week, I think.
That's okay.
I think I'm gonna go Chiefs, man.
Yeah, I agree. They're on a roll, man.
Yeah.
And as much as the Bengals are
trying to clinch.
Yeah, like
they're trying to clinch that bye week. So they still got something to play for.
And they can win by a touchdown against anyone.
Yeah. For sure.
There's a lot of road favorites this week.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. Okay. How about Raiders Colts?
Raiders.
The
Colts are 7.5-point favorites at home. It's another team that's playing very well as the Colts, man.
Yeah, dude.
Like I said, like we've talked about it, how last year that was a playoff team. And there was splitting time between Rivers and Brissett, but they fucking were a playoff team. And then they started out like dog shit, but then the Dolphins revived their season, and now they're one of the best teams in the league.
Exactly. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take the Colts.
Yeah, it's a lot, but the Raiders are not good, man. They're just not.
No.
But the thing, they're that one team that no matter how bad they're playing, they can catch anybody off guard. They have a puncher's chance, which is so annoying.
They do have a puncher's chance. You're like, what's his name? Fucking Hunter Renfrow is gonna score like 3 touchdowns.
Oh god, yeah, that
100-yard game.
Derek Carr is just gonna look like Aaron Rodgers. He does like 3 or 4 times a season. He looks like the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah. Oh man, they need a. They're wasting that guy's career. I feel like
he's really good, man. He really is.
Yeah, man. Wasting. Like I would. Would you rather have Derek Carr or Tua?
Derek Carr, bro. Like not even close. Not even close.
I feel
like put Derek Carr in Minnesota. You know what I mean? And that team is going to the Super Bowl instead of fucking Kirk Cousins, who's either the best quarterback or the worst quarterback.
Exactly. Oh man, yeah. Cousins is terrible bad, bro. He is so bad.
He's just good enough to not be the worst and to keep him around. That's the problem.
Yep. All right, here's another toilet bowl. It's not really a toilet bowl. Eagles at Washington.
Washington is a 4-point dog at home. Another road favorite.
I'm gonna take the Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Washington, man. Did you watch Washington versus Dallas?
No.
Oh my god. Bro, it was so bad. They're lucky that the Dallas didn't put up like fucking 80 points on them. It was 56-14 was the final score of that game, dude.
Is the Heineke still out?
Did he play? I don't remember if he played.
That's probably why they're. Like I said, they weren't bad. You know, not that they were a great team, but they weren't pushovers. Yeah. But
they also have they've had a lot of injuries too. They lost their best defender. Their quarterback keeps going in and out. You know, so there's that. I'm taking the Eagles.
Yeah. They've been good enough. And 4 points is fine. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Okay. A few more here. Cardinals at Cowboys.
Ooh. Oof. Cowboys are 4.5-point favorites at home.
Yeah.
But Cardinals they've been on the downward trajectory, man.
They have.
And Dallas is hot again.
Yep.
I don't think I can pick against the
Cowboys at home. This is the game that the Cowboys like to lose, though.
100%.
You know what I mean?
It was the last time they played someone. I forgot who they played, but they were playing. They were hot. Yeah. They were playing another good team at home, and they put up like 3 points. And you're like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. I don't understand that team, bro.
But the Cardinals they're not playing well right now, man. And the Cowboys are, so
yeah.
I'll just give it, the home team bump.
Yeah, I think you know what? Dallas does have an elite defense.
And they can't have an elite offense if it's just sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. It's very strange.
I don't understand how they don't have an elite offense. They have so many fucking playmakers, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, they have the capability to put up 50 points or 3. And it doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Dallas is so weird.
Yeah.
So weird. But yeah, I'm going to take Dallas.
They're streaking, man. I'll keep with the streak going on.
Yeah, I didn't want to take Dallas because...
Oh, I don't want to take it. It feels weird in my mouth saying it, but...
Yeah. I don't like those guys. Okay. I think Packers can clinch the first round bye if they beat the Vikings at home. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, that's what's the spread on that
6.5.
They're 6.5 point favorites, huh? At home.
I can't.
Okay.
Vikings never lose by that much. Oof. They always lose by a field goal or less.
Yeah, that's.
And
that's
I believe
tough.
I saw some stats of like, all the teams' performances against certain teams, like above expectation, and all of Minnesota's were only Green Bay. Like they only play really, really well against Green Bay and no one else.
That's hilarious.
But
and that's a divisional game too.
Yeah, but like I said, they rarely lose by that many points, man.
Yeah.
And I know it's at Green Bay, but
it is, and it might be snowing, and they might not have Dalvin Cook. And in the snow you can't take advantage. You can't take advantage of wide receivers.
Fair enough.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna take Green Bay. You gonna take Minnesota?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Minnesota.
Okay,
that'll be my risky pick.
Yeah. All right, a couple more, and then we'll move on. So, Browns at Steelers.
Ugh, it's the worst football game ever.
Oh yeah, dude, love it.
Pittsburgh they have the home field advantage, 3 points at home.
Okay, it's 3 points exactly.
Yep.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah, 3 points for the Steelers. That's tough.
Is it Big Ben's last game in Pittsburgh?
Shit, it might be.
It might be.
Right, if it is. Yeah, Browns, it is. Yeah. It is because in Week 18 they play at Baltimore.
Yeah.
So
I think, I don't know if he can go against Big Ben in his last game at home ever.
Yeah, no, he's gonna ball out.
Yeah, and the Browns are like you said, the Browns are gonna brown. So
they're gonna brown, bro. They suck. They suck.
Like, why can't the Dolphins have that offense? Like, it's not fair. Wasting it on dumb, stupid Baker Mayfield. You put fucking Tua in that offense, the RPO with a real running back. Forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it, bro.
Let's just do a trade.
Your whole offense for 2 first-round draft picks.
Yeah. Oh man, and a lot of cap space too.
Yeah, we'll take on a couple extra contracts.
Exactly,
they're gonna
squander it. They're gonna squander it anyways. So stupid Browns. All right, and saving the best for last, Dolphins at Titans.
Oh man,
what is
just the home field advantage? 3 points for the Titans.
No shit, really?
So, essentially a push.
Damn,
that's tough. Is Derrick Henry back? I feel like I haven't heard him. Fuck him, man.
He's not back, bro. But AJ Brown is back, and he balled out.
I don't give a shit. We got 3 cornerbacks that can cover him.
Yeah, bro,
and some safeties that can cover him. Fuck this.
Look, Titans in their last few games scored 20 points against the Niners, 13 against the Steelers, 20 against the Jaguars, and 13 against the Patriots. That's their last 4 games.
Exactly.
And the week before that, they scored 13 against the Texans.
Exactly.
So, yeah, there's there's no way in hell that they're going to score more than 20 points against this Dolphins defense.
Especially after they're fucking jacked after that last game against the Saints. They're so hyped.
Oh,
they had 8 sacks in that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, poor Tanny. Tanny's in for a tough day, bro.
Yep. He's probably, for sure, somebody out there, some Tennessee, fucking, what's popular? Fucking Moonshine City Live. They're
Hot Chicken City Live.
Yeah. Barbecue City Live. They are talking about how this is a revenge game for Ryan Tannehill. Oh, he's gonna get smacked up, bro.
He's had the sweetest revenge already, bro. Like,
he's had one of the playoffs every year.
Yeah, he was like one of the highest rated QBs for the last 3 seasons until this year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's fine.
Yeah, but have we played against him yet? I don't think so. Right? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, like I said, man, that offense, even with AJ Brown, it's not enough, bro. Like, it's just not enough to go against this Dolphins defense, dude. They're unbelievable.
No. Yep. I can see, what's his name, shutting down AJ Brown, bro. Xavier.
Oh, for sure.
Xavier Howard shutting down AJ Brown.
And then if not him, it's Byron Jones. And then if they get tired, Nick Needham can stick in there, and Javon Holland can watch him. Bro. You know what I mean? Like,
in the beginning of the season, people were shitting on the Dolphins for taking Javon Holland. And he's had a great season so far.
I thought he was the only one that people were like, all right, well, he's not what you needed, but he's good.
People, I mean, he's a good player, but everybody wanted like a running back, or something. You know what I mean?
My whole thing on the draft is they hit on some guys, but not the guys that they didn't draft where they needed players.
Yeah.
Like, this team would be fine without Javon Holland and Jalen Phillips. You know what I mean? It's nice that we have them and that they're playing fucking awesome. And now there's depth on one of the best defenses. That's great and all. But is that what the team needed? You know what I mean?
But look what happened. We ended up picking up 2 running backs that are now contributing well. And if the only reason why the running game sucks as much as it does is not because we don't have running backs. It's because the offensive line sucks. A good offensive line, and any motherfucker could run behind that shit.
All right, and the one offensive lineman they drafted is one of the worst performing offensive linemen in the history of football. That's what I'm saying.
They super need to focus on that, bro. If they only draft offensive linemen next season, I won't be upset.
Just like a pure crapshoot. Like, listen, we picked up 10. 5 of them have to be good.
Exactly. And sign some free agents. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Oh my god.
Make it happen.
They're so
bad. And then hire Spo as a consultant to see which mixture of players works well with each other.
Or send them to the Heat training camp. That's where they need to cut their teeth, because apparently the training camp they're running with the Dolphins is too soft, bro.
Right? Oh, man. All right. So those are our picks. We made a lot of picks this week. We didn't do 5. So we're going to really see how good you and I are.
Hell yeah.
Coming in the new year.
Making money.
Money. Start the new year with some money, baby. Speaking of money, Achilles, are you in any money fantasy football leagues?
No, God no. I'm freaking terrible at fantasy. Why would I lose money?
Why are you so terrible at fantasy football?
Don't know.
When you're literally the most knowledgeable guy out of all of us.
And I'm really good at picking games, and I can't do it. I don't know why. It's been for years that I've just been absolutely terrible. It's just
your strategy.
I always convince myself, like, you know what, I'm going to do something different this year, and I'm going to catch everyone by like I said, like this year I went 3 receivers, 1, 2, and 3 first 3 picks. Like, these guys, Tyler Lockett, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins, these guys are money, bro. And all 3 of them have been fucking mid to terrible.
Yeah. Pedestrian. It's rough, man. That you gotta start. Your first draft pick has to be a running back. I don't give a fuck if you're picking first or last, because that's just there are not a lot of running backs.
Like the ones that produce, yeah.
Yeah.
One day I'll learn, but it wasn't this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, man. I had a fairly good season, bro. I played in 5 leagues, 3 of them money leagues. I made all my playoffs. I was in 2 semifinals this week. I lost 1 because fucking Yahoo decided to put AJ Brown as not active. Sons of bitches. But yeah, man, I still made it to another final. So let's see, bro. I hope to start off 2022 with some money.
Final
Vinny Vegas.
Heat 119, Washington 112.
Yes.
Another win, 4 in a row at home. I like 7-2 in the last 9 or something like that, bro. Like, damn. What a team.
Look at that. Double for the big yurt, baby.
The guy's been unstoppable.
That's great.
Like, man. I said, like, the few times Spo played him early in the season, he literally played like 2 minutes because he's just like, he wouldn't grab rebounds. He wasn't chasing on defense. He was just standing around. And he got his ass whooped by UD and the rest of the guys. And now the guy's a fucking double machine.
Look at that, man. But that heat, what's it called? The development. Oh God.
It's funny because they keep, since he's playing so well, he gets interviewed a lot, and they're like, so what is it? And he's just like, UD is on my ass.
Yes. Yep.
It's so funny. They've literally just been kicking the shit out of him.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. Hazing, bro. It works.
He had the talent. They just need to toughen the guy up.
Yeah. Oh, I love, and UD's playing well too, bro. He's actually getting minutes, and he's actually contributing.
That's all I want. If you're gonna be on the team, play, bro.
Exactly.
I went to the game the other day, and he was cooking them.
Yeah.
At fucking over 40. Just layups, good rebounds, decent defense.
Yeah, man. Taking charges and shit.
That's all I ask.
You love to see it, bro.
And he doesn't have to play a lot. If you play 5 minutes a game, that's fine by me. But just play, bro.
There's lots of guys in the league who only play like 5 minutes a game.
Exactly.
You know?
And especially now, that's the thing that was really getting to me was that with everyone hurt, he still wasn't really playing a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yes.
Fucking come on, bro. What are we doing?
Exactly.
Put him out there. Like, what?
Yeah.
But then he fucking, poor guy got fucking COVID today. I was like, damn it, bro.
Hasn't got COVID?
Yeah.
No. That sucks.
But now they have the shortened quarantine time, so they're hoping that everyone gets back quicker.
Bro, I had COVID last week, and I'm fully recovered. I'm good. I went to work today and everything, tested negative. But as soon as I tested negative and I was allowed to leave quarantine, the CDC decides to shorten it to 5 days. I was like, really? Really, bro? I just spent a week fucking encerrado without internet, dude.
They had you reading books and shit.
Yeah, man. That's how people were quarantined back in the Spanish flu days. Had to read books.
Just staring at walls.
Yeah. It was terrible. All right, man. What are you most looking forward to in 2022, my friend?
The return of the fucking Ice Cats, bro.
Oof.
That's what I'm looking most forward to.
I like that. I like it.
Been gone. And you know what? Extra juice to the NHL for not being greedy fucks and just shutting it down for 2 weeks and letting everyone get healthy and all the games full players instead of goddamn G League games. So an extra juice. And the NFL, same thing. Just fucking garbage players that you've never heard of. They're signing rando guys off the streets. It's like the NHL to me did it right.
And they're not letting their guys to the Olympics. They're taking it serious.
Yeah, man. Because they don't want to shut down or they don't want to lessen the product. They have a hard enough time getting people to watch. You can't also be having fucking randos out there.
Yeah.
Like, I guess for the NFL and NBA, people are going to watch anyway, but still, bro, like, one week. What's the big deal? So, but that's what I'm most looking forward. Getting back to some Ice Cats, bro.
All right. I dig it. I'm really looking forward to some hockey, man. Funny story. So, I manage e-commerce at my job, and we sell cufflinks, and we sell a lot of sports cufflinks, with teams, logos, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Somebody sent me an email that they received while I was out last week. I'm the only sports person in my job, by the way. While I was out, somebody ordered a Boston Bruins cufflink, and they received St. Louis Blues. So I got an email. I got an email from an angry customer, and they were like, "Is this some type of joke?" And I was like, "Man, they're really angry." And I look at the SKUs. The SKUs are off by one letter, so that's why whoever decided to send that out got it wrong. But I'm like, that's not even close, dude. Super funny. But yeah, man, looking forward to some hockey. And on this day in 1993, Juventus Italian striker Roberto Baggio won the Ballon d'Or.
There you go.
How about that?
Shout out to the Miami FC Baggio. Guy come back from 2 devastating knee injuries, and he's back again, bro. Starting, because the kid is an animal.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. All right, my friend. Have a great New Year. And I'll see you on the other side. Everybody, I want to thank everybody for joining us once again. Make sure to tune in. We're obviously off this Friday because, we're not going to do a New Year's Eve show. You know what I mean? You can watch, well, what is it? What's the show? The New Year's Eve show?
It's Dick Clark's New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest.
There you go.
They won't give it to him fully yet. Not yet. It's Dick Clark's New Year's Eve, but hosted
by Ryan Seacrest. He can't have everything. Do you think Pitbull's gonna perform at Bayside this year again?
I haven't heard if they're. I thought that was been done. I thought they don't do that anymore.
Oh, okay.
I think it was a one and done. Let's just give Mr. Worldwide a chance. Everyone seems to like the guy.
Yeah. Happy New Year, Terry. Alex, good night, bro. A-Rod, man. Look at that.
Big fan of the show.
That's right. All right, everybody. If you missed the show, make sure to tune in tomorrow morning on YouTube or Twitch, on our YouTube page or Twitch, or you can just, wherever you get your podcast, baby, look for Lemon City Live. We got you. All right, everybody. Happy 2022. Happy New Year.
We'll see you next year.